Hey everybody, Moo here. The March leaks have been released. Actually, they've been out for 3 days. Generally speaking, they come out on the Tuesday before the following month. So I was expecting to log in tonight to a fresh set of images and possibly some exciting news that we're getting an event that the Japanese server has not yet received. But that was not the case. In fact, what I found was that the leaks were posted 3 days ago. So I'm a little bit late to this one. My apologies. But this is awesome if you guys have already checked the stuff out because, again, you get those extra few days to kind of plan out your spending for the following month. And again, massive shout out to Tsum Tsum for doing all the heavy lifting, the data mining, and providing us with all this incredible information, which is very useful for the majority of the community, I would imagine. Because, well, it's good to know what's coming, it's exciting, and again, you can spend your coin more efficiently as a result. So, really cool stuff, incredible, and speaking of incredible, we are getting the Incredibles 2. I wasn't expecting to see these this quickly on the international server, but it's good to have them. Elastigirl is actually incredible. She's definitely above average as far as coin earnings are concerned. The rest of the crew are not quite as incredible as they are in the movies. It's really unfortunate because The Incredibles is probably my favorite animated Disney movie. And some of the characters fall a little bit short as far as their power level in the game goes, like Mr. Fantastic. He does not live up to the fantastic name. Oh, come on, Disney! Or Line, or, you know, whoever's the main developer behind this game. Anyways, it's very much like Thanos. You have all this incredible potential with what you can do with the Infinity Stones, the Gauntlet, how you work those different abilities of the stones into what they do on screen. But then you relegate Thanos to a center clearing Tsum Tsum, and you do the same thing for Mr. Fantastic. He could have been so much more fantastic, you know what I mean? Anyways, I have videos for all of these Tsum Tsum. They are from the Japanese servers. However, there were no real changes and or nerfs and or buffs to them since they were released on the Japanese server. So all of those videos still apply to this day. Awesome. And also all the commentary I make at the beginning of each video is going to tell you exactly what I think for each one, how efficient they are, if I found any little quirks or problems, or better yet, exploitive ways to get more coins and or score out of their skill set. So make sure to check those out if you haven't already. We're also getting Bambi, which is mostly a collector type Tsum Tsum. The power level there is typical of those kind of Tsum Tsum, below average, I would say. But again, if you are a collectionist, you're probably going to want to get a copy. All this talking. I'm just going to get a quick drink here real quick. My apologies. Anyways, back to the other Tsum Tsum, and actually the select boxes are definitely high quality. Both of them have Tsum Tsum that are worth having and or collecting. So let's start with this one first. Pirate Mickey, Young Jack, Carl, Captain Hook, all of those are very useful. And you have Bumblebee Pooh that actually happens to be relatively rare. He only comes around maybe once, twice, 3 times a year if you're lucky. And he is actually quite good at earning coin. He's not top 10 anymore, but he does have a very usable ability. And once you get used to really maxing it out, you can definitely earn 4,000 base coin and or more with Bumblebee Pooh. And again, he's also rare, so if you don't have a copy of him, that box is definitely worth targeting. Ursula is really user-friendly. She's basically middle of the road, another aerial type Tsum Tsum, very easy to use, which is good for beginners. Again, Hades is also relatively strong. Pocahontas, decent. Sebastian is mostly a meme. And then there is this box. Maleficent Dragon has been making an appearance almost every single month, which is a great thing, because until the new Maleficent and the new Elsa come to the international servers, he's still probably going to be top 3 overall as far as power levels are concerned. So if you don't have him, or if you're working on getting him to SL6, this is yet another month for you to kind of focus him. and get him. Scrooge is also going to make an appearance again, which is fantastic because if you didn't have a chance to target the capsules when he finally made his way to the international servers, he's going to be in the select boxes now. Steamboat Pete is decent as well, and basically all the other ones in that box are kind of middle of the road. You can't really go wrong with any of them except for maybe Lotso. He's really too slow. And other than that, I mean, Rex is really fun to play. He can get you pretty high scores, and the fun factor is mostly why I would play him, especially in the events and things where you might need a green Tsum Tsum or a burst type Tsum Tsum or to make a lot of bubbles. He's actually quite good for that. Overall though, I think Captain Hook is probably the highest as far as coin earnings is concerned between the two boxes. So keep that in mind if you're looking for somebody that can perform that particular piece of work for you. As far as the capsules go, as you guys know, you always get a skill ticket at the end when you clean those out. So that's probably the number one thing I would focus on as far as these two are concerned. Especially because the quality of the Tsum Tsum, and this one in particular on screen, is a little bit low. Mater is decent, all the other ones are just kind of halfway decent. Lightning McQueen happens to be one of my favorite Tsum Tsum in the game, just because I like the mechanic of being able to target a skill wherever I want on the screen, and he happens to do that. Nemo, Dory, the rest are good. Sheriff Woody is very, very good as well. If you have seen my videos on him, you know how powerful he can be. The problem is not everyone likes to play with Gyro, and you kind of need to use Gyro to make the most out of Sheriff Woody. But if you do like to do that, you can definitely hit the 7,000+ base coin with him, and he's very good for that. Cruz Ramirez is good. Crush is good, and Kring Triton is good as well. Jetpack Alien is fantastic for super long chains and just getting that combo meter going all the way up to 9999. So, Flynn Rider, no. He's on my no list for a reason. Unfortunately, he has graced us with his presence in this capsule. Is he still worth buying out just to get that skill ticket? Absolutely. I mean, you're wasting 60,000 coin to get 2 copies of him. That's really quite unfortunate. But that skill ticket, especially if you're new to the game, is probably worth at least 1,000,000 coin because, well, you can target it at any Tsum Tsum you want and give him 1 level boost or 1 Tsum's purchase worth of a level boost. It would be awesome if you can get a full skill level, but unfortunately that's not the case. That's not how these companies make money, by giving you freebies that are that powerful. But again, if you have all the Tsum Tsum in their rotation and you can selectively pick the one you want to level up, that's going to be worth a tremendous amount of coin when all of those Tsum are still in the pool. So definitely worth sucking it up a little bit for Flynn and purchasing out those capsules. As far as the event goes, it's always going to be the same format. I will be shocked the day that we get something different because for the past 5 years, every event has essentially been a replica of a previous event. So same kind of thing, clear cards, complete missions, make chains, make bubbles, time bubbles, achieve certain scores. You know, it's the usual. So you're going to be able to collect your pins and your tickets and everything else, and it's going to be a good time, especially if you are fans of the Incredibles. As you can see, the heart sales and the coin or the ruby sales are above my head. If you do want to support the game directly by purchasing these things, that would be very, very appreciated by everybody else because, well, money keeps the game going, and as long as people are purchasing these things, the developers are going to be feeling encouraged to continue to produce new content. So the other stuff is rotating on the carousel over here. You can see exactly when they're coming out, the dates, everything else. And that's gonna do it for the leaks for next month. I hope you guys have an absolutely incredible time. And you know, if you have any questions about any of these Tsum Tsum, I do still actively read all your comments and I do my best to answer them. And you know, even if it's something more in depth, like if you need specific numbers or anything, I still do my best to answer all of those questions. And, you know, I just wish you guys all the best in the event. Hope you have a lot of fun. And I hope you get all the Tsum Tsum you are after. And other than that, that's going to do it for me. Again, if you have any questions, comments, anything like that, leave it all in the comment section below. And as always, thank you so much for your likes, your subs, and your viewership. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.